guys, Ash here, Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. It's going to be a good one. I'm glad to have you here with me, talking some raid today, sending some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need it. Also, my heart goes out to anybody out there who's affected by the LA fires. It's been just awful seeing that in the news, seeing the video out there. And I know Deadwood Jedi from our community lives in the area. I've reached out to him. He's doing, thankfully he's safe. He had to relocate and evacuate, but my heart goes out to any of you guys, viewers out there too, affected. Today, I just had to share this team, or a very similar team. I want to give a massive shout out right out the gate here to Boozor. Man, this guy is insane, and he put out Solo the Queen. I had to look at this. Solo the Queen, free-to-play budget, stage 30 event team. And he's soloing the Queen, stage 30 with Mithrala.
That doesn't make any sense because we were there, right?
Dude, we were there.
Now, I will say, he is soloing the Queen, not the entire stage. You need some strategy. He was using Seer, but other nukers work. I'll show you a couple of different variations to kill the minions, right? But man, oh man, Mithrala is absolutely insane, isn't she? I mean, we all know that, but we can build her with such high resist that she resists everything. She can poison on her A1, and once the minions are dead, it might take her a little while, but especially with Brimstone too, if you have that blessing, she's gonna be able to solo and kill the Queen and regen in Immortal gear. So that team blew my mind. I wanna share my own variation on that squad. He used Yakarl. Yakarl is a clan shop champion, legendary, that anybody can get their hands on, right? So this guy's really, really solid. He got a big buff about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And after that buff, he's so much better. He has the freeze with the chance to increase to 100% with 75% or more turn meter. Can't be resisted by targets with 75% or more turn meter. That's super, super strong, right? And the can't be resisted really helps you. He's void affinity as well, so he'll get timid and Kaja. So he's a great option. But I've been using Ninja, right? Most importantly, we want to make sure that we're CCing Kaja the Rye on stage 30. And by the way, variations of this team, I'll give you guys substitutes along the way as well. It works. What am I doing in dwarves here?
Get out right now! I'm security.
Variations of this team can work with any CC champion and with a lot of different damage dealers. So all the pieces will give you some alternates that you can use as well, or some substitutions, I guess, right? Scion Slash is great. It's an AoE freeze on Ninja's A3. Do all of you guys have Ninja? It has been like 6 months since the last free Ninja giveaway, so let me know if you don't have him in the comments. I apologize, but I think he's probably even more accessible and owned even compared to Yakarl. So the reason I'm using Ninja here is because he can actually burn down the Queen of Hearts really quickly with Hailburn as well. Now I'll link this video, by the way, on Boozor. But on Boozor's video, he had Mithrala just do all the heavy lifting with the poisons, right? Once the minions were done. With my team, most of the time, depending a little bit on RNG, I don't even need Mithrala to solo. A lot of the time, Ninja is just doing so much damage with the Hailburn after he opens up with the Scion Slash that we don't even, no one dies because Ninja's just a beast, right? So I've been using the Ninja variant of this squad. Just make sure you're opening with the freeze, obviously, because his main role, his most crucial role, is our CC champion, right? Anyway, let me just show you the team. I'll show you a couple variations. Again, I would go to Boozor's video to really get the rundown on how we're manipulating the Queen of Hearts here. And by the way, we're going to show stage 30. This works on any stage, this strategy, right? The guards or the minions of the Queen of Hearts are going to be different, but it's still going to work, and it revolves a lot around Mithrala. Mithrala is like the bastion of this team. Where is my team? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is the Seer variation. I have a Inquisitor, Shamil. Inquisitor is so freaking good in this dungeon. He's going to cleanse the true fears. He's your best bet. Doom Priest works. Tawana Rock works. Another cleanser on top of Mithrala works as well. But you do want to have another cleansing option here just to add consistency to your run. And then we have Lydia as a debuffer. She also brings buffs for Seer. And then we have Ninja. That can be Yakarl. That can be an Armand's. Somebody to CC the enemy team, right? So let's go in. All right, so team setup real quick. Mithrala, resistance, but mostly accuracy because of her passive, right? Which is going to convert her accuracy to resistance. We want her to resist everything and open up with the A3 ability. She's in regen and immortal gear. Inquisitor, whatever.
What the?
Gear not super important on Inquisitor. Lydia, he just does what he does off of his passive, cleansing the true fears. Lydia, we don't need to use her A3, but we want her slower than our CC champion. Slower than Ninja, because we want to deal with the counterattacks from a Cupidus, right? So Lydia can be fast with accuracy. Seer, we're going to be leading in with the Karma Burn. And then Ninja, we have leading in with the CC ability faster than Lydia, okay? There it is. Let's watch the team in action. This is my favorite team that I've seen so far for this event dungeon. Hopefully you guys are able to take advantage or at least get some inspiration, right? So we go in, we CC with Ninja's A3. Everybody's frozen. Even if for whatever reason Kaja doesn't die to the Karma Burn right there, even if she doesn't die, she can't revive because we have Lydia on the team. She'll block revival. So already you can see, I mean, the run's over. Because even if the Queen of Hearts kills everybody, she's not going to kill Mithrala. She's resisting everything. She's got regen and immortal gear. And she can solo with her A1 poisons. And again, Brimstone helps as well. Smite obviously helps with that damage if you're lucky enough to have her awakened. So that's it. That's the team, right? Again, I love Ninja because of the hail burns that he adds. He just makes the run a lot faster, right? But you can use a Yakarl, you can use whoever you have for a freeze champion there. But man, it really makes a squad like this, if you're lucky enough to have, you know, these champions or the replacements that I mentioned, it really allows you to unlock one of the most important dungeons to farm out there in the game because Pinpoint is so dang good. Something that you want to take advantage of, when these event dungeons are in place. I'm so excited. I can't even talk, guys. 1 minute, 13 seconds. Hell yeah. What a team. Boozor. Watch Boozor's video and he does a really good job explaining why this team works, why we're manipulating the Queen of Hearts abilities to activate Seer. It doesn't feel like intuitively Seer should be super good in this dungeon because of the Queen of Hearts passive, yet she is. She's of course one of the GOATs along with obviously Inquisitor. Doom Priest, a cleanser would be great if you don't have Inquisitor. I think I already said that. Mithrala, Lydia, pretty important to the team. Hard to sub them out. Lydia, you could go with a decreased defense champion, but you're missing the buffs. So, you know, you could give it a shot. Ninja could be any CC champion. Seer can even be subbed. And also, guys, if you're not at the point where you can farm stage 30, you want to be aiming for stage 20, where you can get this 6-star artifacts for the first time. And in stage 20, all you need is a random DPS. I'm going to use a champion that I will be foreshadowing in a video tomorrow or the next day here on the channel. But a random DPS with Mithrala and Ninja, they get the job done. Again, so you can just 3 champion it. Obviously, you can add, you know, more, especially if you don't have the gear and whatnot, will make it even easier. But go in there, land some freeze, get some DPS, get some AoEs. Mithrala is just going to do her thing, and it's going to be easy, okay? So let's just see how this team does, right? Before I talk a big game, let's see if they can actually, Hawaiians are very loving people. Shout out to all the Hawaiians out there. Apropos of absolutely nothing. That's you never know what you're going to get in clan chat in these videos, guys. You never know. But again, Mithrala just absolutely caring in terms of support. She's cleansing. She's bringing the increased attack for our nuker. In this case, is Basilius Ronus. But I'll come to you guys at the end of this one here. It shouldn't be that long. All right, guys. So it wasn't long at all. It was like 10 seconds. So there we go. Stage 20, Mithrala Ninja plus a DPS. They're not going to let you down. I'm going to sub in like a Trunda for a Seer and watch that team go. All right, guys, we got Trunda on the team. So she's going to fill in for Seer here. Seer's the best option, though. Seer is by far and away the best option, I guess, outside of Siegfried, right? If you don't have a Seer, I mean, hopefully you have one really solid DPS option, but if you don't have a Trunda, you don't have a Seer, you don't have a Siegfried, you can go with a champion that brings a CC, right? Another nuker that brings a CC, like a Tamisha or something like that, right? It's tricky, obviously, because we need that damage somewhere. We need to get rid of these 4, right? But still, even if you can't get rid of those 4, it will still work on the earlier floors, right? So again, you guys can see, obviously Trunda was able to get by. It is notable that we did land a petrification as well, vis-a-vis Mithrala on Kaja, which is going to be important to keep her CC'd. Most important out of all of the enemies there. Guys, let me show you the builds on all these champions, and we'll call it a video. All right, guys, Trunda getting it done there. Hey, look at that. Accuracy with speed. It's only a 5-star, but man, accuracy, speed, banners, and pinpoint. Yeah, I'm going to end up keeping it. I need the artifacts, though. I don't know about you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at these champions, guys. So as I said, Mithrala, we have her in regen and immortal protection because we want a lot of resist, accuracy, and resist on Mithrala, and then as much HP as I could get on her. So I put her in HP percentage on the chest, speed with HP on the boots, and then we went HP percentage on the gauntlets. Now, if you need extra resist, don't be afraid to go accuracy on the chest with HP percentage as a ascension stat. We have accuracy on the banner, we have HP on the amulet, and we have HP on the ring. Those are the masteries on our Mithrala coming down on Eagle Eye. We have Ninja going down on War Master. Ninja's just in perception and some merciless. It's kind of a hodgepodge of 2 sets that I had on him, kind of merged and combined. Most importantly is the speed and the accuracy on Ninja or Yakarl or whoever we're using as our option for control, right? And then we have, as I mentioned, Lydia. I have her in 9-piece protection. If you don't have 9-piece, rock 6-piece. If you don't have 6-piece, rock 4-piece, right? We want those protected buffs if at all possible. Accuracy and speed are going to be what's most important on Lydia. Here are the masteries that I'm rocking here. I have an old Hydra build on her, but it still works. And then Inquisitor, I just threw random gear on him, so it doesn't really matter. I will say that accuracy is important on Inquisitor Shamil because he does have a true fear if he happens to kill somebody. Probably not going to happen on stage 30, but hey, true fear can help CC the enemy team. And then Seer, we have her in crit damage in savage gear. Shame, 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 I know your name.
I need to clear my name.
We don't want 98% crit rate, Ash. We don't want 98% crit rate. But yeah, we have Seer here built mainly with, I think I have her in a, I have attack percentage. I was like, do I have HP on her? I have a lot of HP stacked on her. I have accuracy on the banner. I have crit damage on the amulet, and I have HP on the ring for survivability. I did go down and pick up flawless execution as my tier 6 mastery on my Seer, and that is the team. Those are the builds. Massive shout out to Boozor. Why don't you go, hey, you're finished with my video. Why don't you go give him some love, and he'll talk really about the mechanics and why this team works as well. Let me know what team you're using to progress, or if you've gotten all the way to level 30, what is your favorite Queen of Hearts team right now? Thank you for watching until the end of the video. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.